4 visits to the board and only about just over halfway down from 501. So what's Chizzy doing here? Is there another 25 he wants? Yeah, sensible play. No need to go at the bullseye there. You're only going to make things difficult. He wants to leave tops where he can. He's done it. Christo may not even get to a finish.
57. Dave, you require 40.
Tops again for Chizzy for the second leg on the spin. Not this time, but as you said, Dan, Christo Reyes is outside of range, so he's got a bit of insurance here, Dave Chisnall.
Don't bust it.
140.
Nice and safe.
Dave, you require
How safe
20.
is Dave Chisnall in a leg that he has bossed?
Games from the third leg.
It took him 10 darts to get down from 140, but he does get down there, and Christo never got a shot at double. Reyes has got a shot. Take a 3-2 lead in this one.
59.
There's not an enormous amount of pressure on it, truth be told.
Can't find the 54, the treble 18 that would have left him a look at the bullseye.
Require 140.
Let's have 82 remaining. Now, can Chizzy? No, he can't.
Christo, you require 82.
100 left for Chizzy. But balls found by Reyes, which means double 16 and now double 8. Well, Christo Reyes stole the leg before that one, and now he's stolen a lead over Dave Chisnall. And Chizzy has been getting down to finish his first, but missing his chances, and Christo Reyes hasn't needed as many shots to go out, and that's the story of this game. Once again, Chizzy first down to an out. Against the darts as well.
125. Dave, you require 121.
It was an important little passage of play, this. 11 segment for Chiz. Leaves the ball.
96. Christo, you require 116.
Double 18. And Christo Reyes finds a ton plus finish. A 1-1-6 that puts him 2 legs clear. Dave Chisnall misses a dart at the bullseye and then he loses the leg.
1-6-3 Dave Chisnall is on, not 3-4-3. Double 18. We could go ball, I suppose. Yeah, it's a lovely setup from Dave Chisnall. 32 left.
Treble 17 isn't found.
97.
Returns to the 20s.
Dave, you require 32.
Has to go. Has to go. Must go.
No score.
More misses
Christo,
for Dave Chisnall.
64.
And is that game over?
Match start incoming. Target is tops. And Christo Reyes, superb finishing to dig him out of trouble. His scoring was not there tonight, but he has managed to deal with Dave Chisnall. He was favourite to win it before a dart was thrown. Christo Reyes has backed it up. He's through to tomorrow, where Damon Hector awaits.
You can see the angle of attack of Cullen. That's quite popular.
59.
Slightly more upright of neutral. Whereas Owen, very different. Taylor-like. Justin Pipe-like.
100.
And again, you could see there, they're kicking over to the left, they're dropping down. He has covered a big portion of that bed, and Sai's jammed one underneath. He's not even gone to the left-hand side of the treble 20. He's just sort of fired it there, and it's found a way through. Double 18.
Games from
Beautiful.
the third leg. Rob Owen, fourth leg.
Has his first game plenty of times, but this is the first time he's played the last 48 game, but he's only ever lost his first match
100.
once since the start, and that was against Mark Webster in 2019, where he lost 6-5.
Well, he was a seed. He was number 14 seed here last year,
29.
and he had that game with
Robbie
Thibaut Tricol,
Maguire,
but will be remembered for
121.
the leg that went into the 40 odds and darts. Treble 20, double 18. Okay, well, that's not the worst miss in the world, really.
If he wins this game and you speak to him after, he's going to tell you he did that on purpose.
121.
Oh, what a double 16.
Robbie required 32.
Well, you've got it. You can take it. He does get double 8 in the 4-1 lead.
Rob Owen, six leg throw to
And this is a
first.
very fair 4-1 lead because his average compared to Joe's is 10 points better.
100.
I've got no problem with that because it's a single sport. You're not going to get help from anybody else.
Absolutely. If he doesn't think he's capable of doing anything, then why should anybody else? And right now, he is 4-3 up on a 3-time Euro Tour title winner.
Yeah, there was a time where he was 100% in finals until 2 years ago when he lost to Littler in the green jacket match. There are people here tonight who don't have a jacket and they want one. Cullen wants one. Peter Wright definitely wants one.
Well, 3 180s in this match, all from Cullen, all in the last 3 legs. Is this game changing? Double 16. That is 2 visits of perfection. What a fight back this has been from Cullen.
Ninth leg, we're up to third.
Get it done in this leg. He will not do it. But he sets it up.
86.
How many darts at double does Cullen get?
Joey requires 70.
He's going the wrong way around him, and he's apologised. Don't think he's done it on purpose.
Aces can be beaten.
54.
Yeah, the whistle there, you could hear it. And I don't know how good you are at lip reading, but I would suggest Cullen's probably got the summation correct. Well, Rob Owen has managed to leave himself 30 here. And he has missed inside. And look, Rob Owen there, it's a problem of his own making.
Well, this is going to be an interesting leg, isn't it? Because so much has just happened in the last 60 seconds. There's no problem between the players. Can he get to a finish, Joe?
Should do if he stays straight. That's all he does. So 164 plays 161.
161.
Chance. Still a chance. Bullseye to win it dramatically.
Well, he could have edged the 18 to leave 32, but Cullen's got maybe one chance, and that's it. And that chance is gone. He still needs that big mistake.
64.
He's already had mistakes from Owen. Does he get more?
Gets the 9. Double 10. And that is Rob Owen's first big stage win against Joe Cullen. It looked like he was romping to victory at 4-1. It was a brilliant fight back from the rock star, but Rob Owen stands firm and moves through to round 2.
Doesn't need to go for this, won't be able to anyway.
64.
And sensible use of the bullseye there from Carroll. Seems like 98% of players on the tour these days know exactly what to do from that number.
97.
To get into 2-dart range. I wonder what he would do with 97. Double 12.
85.
Second time he's missed it.
Give me require
He could
120.
realistically be 3-0 up now.
He could, but he might be 2-1 down. Because Kim Huybrechts needs single 20 for a shot at tops. And he hits the 120 finish, and he hits Sedlacek right in the face with it, 2-1.
A playing field that he was comfortable with, and I think Eric Claris is the compass.
No second treble for Sedlacek. Misses the opportunity.
118. Kim Miracle 124.
That's a fabulous setup shot from Sedlacek. Treble 18 for Huybrechts. Isn't found. Can't find it with the last either, and a look to the heavens from Huybrechts. As Sedlacek is looking at double 16. Double 8.
Games on the fourth leg, Carol Sedlacek.
Break a throw in a level match.
Yeah, that'll be a relief for Carol, because if anybody remembers his first game in Sindelfingen last month, it did not go to plan. A much better player than he was 2 years ago, and if we may say so, Kim is a much better player than he was 2 years ago. So they're almost mimicking each other in their career trend. Even though Kim's been there before, if you look at the last 2 years, they're both on an improvement metric. But there should only be one winner of leg 6, and this could be the first time where Sedlacek does not get a darted double.
49.
Is this where things change?
60.
Seems to be the case.
32.
When Kim's playing well, he does not miss double 16. Take it from someone who knows.
Games on the sixth leg, Kim Huybrechts. Seventh leg, Carol.
Well, there's the two-leg gap.
But he beat Kim with 100 average, and you thought, there's nothing like a bit of motivation.
108.
The motivation for Sedlacek is to win the next 3 legs, and we've seen plenty of PDC action this week where someone wins the last 3 legs in a best of 11. But if he wants that, he's going to have to take up the top plus finish.
107.
Double 16.
91.
Just wise hit on the inside, and that would have kept him alive. 66, not the easiest.
Not the hardest. One dart for progression.
Game.
Very, very big in the match play race. The guy on the hockey knows that he's done a very good job. He was the better player in that match. They were jousting for a few.
We're going to back up that 15 darter with a potential 12 darter. Look at that, and all of a sudden he's averaging 95 when you probably feared for him. What, halfway through leg 2?
82. Peter require 130.
Stay straight. Oh, all move to the 54. Can't pin double 8 though.
Zoran used to be a player we played in specs. I'm not sure if he's playing in contact. Maybe he might have had his eyes done, for all I know. We see him so infrequently, usually once a year. Don't know why he's unbespectacled tonight.
Yes, on the third leg,
Peter Wright will certainly like the look of the scoreboard a lot more than he did about 5 or 6 minutes ago. Zoran, you've got to go back a long while for that to happen. Best part of a decade. And he was never regularly going to 3 figures in the averages, but
108.
He did get on the tour.
Zoran Jurek 138.
And he was regularly producing far better than this. And he's not going to take the 138, and this is a chance for Peter Wright to get another breaker throw, make it 4 legs on the spin, and take a firm grip on this game.
Peter requires 68.
Well, if he wants tops, he's going to have to go to the 16s. He does want tops.
48.
He's a long way south of it.
Require 52.
It's the whole throw then for Lerchbacher. He's low as well, so double 10.
32. Peter require 20.
Well, this was considerable daylight now for Peter Wright.
Gash on the 5th leg, Peter Wright.
16 darter, breaker throw, 4-1 he leads.
Game.
He'll start putting some good visits together. And this looks like he might be doing it.
100.
That's exactly what he's done.
60. Zoran, you require 100.
Treble 20. For double 20. Double 10.
90.
Can't hit that either.
Pete, you require 161.
Can we see a bit of vintage snakebite, perhaps? There, ref, answer your question.
100. Zoran, you require 10.
Double 5.
That's
That's a 13 darter from Zoran Lerchbacher.
Zoran to throw first.
And it's a breaker throw. And it's a leg where he hits 6 consecutive treble 20s.
Peter Wright hit 140 to leave 140.
$100.
Oh, try to finish it in fancy style, Peter Wright.
Yeah, but at least he didn't miss high, and he knows he's coming back with 3 match starts at tops.
$96. Pete, you require 40.
Peter Wright for the match. That one's got further away. But that one is in. And Peter Wright is into the second round of a European Tour event for the first time in 2026. He defeats the host nation qualifier and the man from Graz, Zoran Lerchbacher, here in Graz. And he'll be back to take on the champion of Graz from last year, Martin Schindler. Peter Wright wins.
Used to say that about Steve Beaton.
Yeah.
Nah, don't bother going for the 57. Just go back up there. That made sense.
97.
Why go for it when Barney's not even past 250 yet? Just keep it simple.
95. Alan, you require 70.
Double 8.
Games on the
Yeah,
first
that's a 15 dart start, and that's pretty reassuring from the Scotsman.
Game on.
Thirsty work for the Mensor fans.
Hasn't even played yet.
No, he's on next. Taking on Cameron Menzies. And if Alan Soutar continues to pile in these 2 treble visits, they might not have long to wait, because it is now 6 2 treble visits for Alan Soutar and a grand total of 0 for Raymond van Barneveld for the first 4 legs of this match.
I would really like to know what's going on in the head of Raymond right now. He doesn't seem to have much confidence on the European Tour this season. He looks flat. That's better. That should be 121.
81.
In fact, it should have been a 140 or more.
48.
The fact that it isn't means that there is something not going right.
Well, this time he goes to double 16.
Games on the
And it works out nicely for him. Maybe.
I'd love to know what he's saying to himself when he throws that first dart.
92.
Because that is a long way away for him. That's an inch high. Should be going for the bull here.
100.
Still in 3 dart range. You will not find many people in the world who prefer 101 over 96 or 71.
140.
So why do it?
Require 101.
You left a 3 darter. Let's see if you can take it. We haven't had a ton plus checkout yet.
Double 15. No, he's going the 19s for double 12.
Yeah,
and he takes it out.
7 leg, Alan Soutar.
Just take that big custard pie and stick it in my face.
Won't criticise him for a miscalculation.
No, we can, we just won't.
Yeah, that isn't his fault.
Yeah, we're not going to criticise you. You're going to leave 32.
130.
And the match is on a plate for you to take you through to play the number 5 seed, Danny Noppert.
For a first win on the European
32.
Tour since October 2024 in Prague.
Game shot.
And Suits is a winner in Europe once again. A 6-2 stroll past Raymond van Barneveld. Alan Soutar may not be some of the sparkling stuff we've seen on the Pro Tour from him so far this year, but more than enough tonight. He'll face the number 5 seed Danny Noppert tomorrow.
He could upset the apple cart. But he's up against the Suljovic, who has gained confidence by qualifying for this tournament through the host nation qualifier and banking £13,000 in ranking money earlier this week with some excellent darts.
57. Menzies will require 55.
Chance to hold throw and win the opening leg in front of an adoring Austrian crowd for Menzies Suljovic. Single 15. 2 darts at tops.
Can't stay straight.
Game
what a dart!
How
that went in. Somebody get a physician or a physicist on the phone. Well, it just goes to show, doesn't it? If you give your opponent a shot at a 140-plus shot, you can lose a tournament. Ask Michael Smith, because that's what Bo Greaves did. 1-4-2 for her. Michael Smith yet to come against Ian White. Final game of the night. This needs to go, and it won't.
58.
He's not the biggest tops merchant you'll ever see, Menzies Suljovic, but both of the 2 legs he's won have come on that double. But it's a different double here. Double 16.
Drum roll, please.
Game from the 4th leg.
That's what it looks like and sounds like, with well over 1,000 people raising their hands in the air. And now, what is Cammy saying there? When he's been missing that 60, he has been slightly low, which isn't the end of the world for him.
100.
He does get to the 60. Menzies might not get a look at what he leaves. He may be 3 legs behind.
100. Menzies require 87.
Could be the bull. Could be double 18.
It is double 18. And it is found by Menzies Suljovic. And that is a 4-1 lead for the Austrian on home soil.
We're in leg 7. That is not what we usually get from him. Oh, this is interesting.
127.
Now, take 120 off, you leave 85. Treble 19 would have left double 14. He didn't go for it. Well, he's going to have to take the 78 now.
71.
Charging the troops up. Let's see if he can do it.
78.
I think Cammy might have seen that, you know.
Treble 18. 20 then is found. Tops for Menzies Suljovic.
Game from the 7th leg. Menzies Suljovic.
It's another bellow from the boys and girls in Graz. And their man is 1 away from a place in round 2.
Ah, it's the old school headbutt. That's his town. Graz is his adopted city when it comes to darts. And he might just get a chance to win it by 4 if Menzies can't find this.
Treble 18 isn't found. Menzies Suljovic.
59.
Somewhat of a risky play, staying on the 20s.
85.
85 left. Treble 16. Hits the single 7. Error from Menzies Suljovic, and it might cost him the leg.
Require 47.
That was a big mistake going for the treble. Easy to say in retrospect. It's a missed single from Cammy.
31.
And another missed double. I say another. That's actually his first missed double in the match. He's 2 from 3.
Menzies require 40.
And Menzies thinks this is done because it's tops again for Suljovic. He's already hit it 3 times. When he woke up this morning, this is the moment he craved. A chance to win in front of his people.
Game shot on the match.
Menzies Suljovic on home soil wins on the Euro Tour stage.
And, I agree with you. And he'd beaten Dirk earlier on this year 6-0 as well. But yeah, the big one was the Ali Pali game. It was only in the early rounds, but obviously
180.
biggest tournament in the world, a lot of money to play for in those ones. First 180 in the match, and it comes from Van Duijvenbode. That shouldn't surprise you. He should win on the 180 count, although Madders may do him on the 171s.
58.
Decides to start on the 60. There's 2 of them.
137.
Fair enough. If you're that good, just do that.
Well, I thought then he was going to produce a 171 of his own at Van Duijvenbode, not in the 3 treble 19s way. But he has left himself a potential 10 data, but even Dirk isn't going for a 10. He'll go for an 11. And he'll get it as well.
The second leg. Dirk Van Duijvenbode.
The Yanker, as it's called, to give it its proper title. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 180 number 2 down to a 2 darter. Dirk Van Duijvenbode threatening another 4-visit leg here.
And it would be a breaker throw again as well.
Dirk, you require 92.
Treble 20. Just the single, so it's double-double on the 18s. He's got one of them. And he gets the second as well. Moment of class from Dirk Van Duijvenbode. Breaker throw, 3-1 lead. Only a level game.
So the ball, no. Well, it's a gamble. He's taken the gamble and it's paid off. And you'll see him do this a lot when he's got marker darts.
145.
The gamble paid off. It's given him a better shot than a 170, but can he take this chance?
Niels Zonneveld, another Dutchman, won his match with this shot earlier on. It's not going to happen again here in Graz because Dirk Van Duijvenbode couldn't stay straight on the 20s. And that's been somewhat of a theme at times through this game.
65.
25 for tops.
Game on the 7th leg.
Break of throw again.
Razma.
Razma in the lead. Razma might just take control. He might just. He has. Timely from Medars Razma.
86. Matters you require 56.
We're only dealing in breaks of throw, apparently.
Yeah, and it's double 18 for Madders.
Game
that is his best leg of the match. It is a break of throw. He probably gets to look at that 126, but it might just be one look at 126 and nothing more.
'19s or 15s? Well, he went the 57 route and didn't find it.
89.
Now, we will find out whether Van Duijvenbode does indeed forge himself a chance from 126.
Not seen a finish of this magnitude in this game. But Dirk's got a dart at double 6. And he cannot take the chance, and Madders Razma is going to get a couple of match darts.
Matters you require 56.
Double 18. And Maders Razma closes it out with an excellent couple of legs. Duijvenbode took the first 2, but Razma took 6 of the next 8. A little bit of revenge for his defeat early on in the week on the Pro Tour, and it's Razma who goes through to face the number 1 seed Jan van Veen tomorrow. I think that might be the least alluring thing I've ever seen.
That Smurf is the wrong colour.
Couldn't find the 14s there, Ian White.
37. Michael, you require
This
56.
shot is a weird one for Michael because it's all about how he feels. He could do anything. Well, finish it on tops and hit it right in the middle. That'll cure what ails you.
Smith.
Yeah, it's quite a Michael Smith route, isn't it? 54 for double 6.
Game on.
Ultimately, people who aren't watching the Pro Tour on a regular basis, that's what they're going to judge him.
132.
Everybody loves Terry Jenkins and they've lauded how much he did. He didn't win a European Tour event. Ian's won 3, and he's got 81 for a 3-1 lead against a former world champion.
Going to have to go to the 12s though. Smith close enough to force him to go this route. And he's dragged it into the treble 9. Paul Nicholson holds his head in his hands. He hates players going for the treble, and the big fat single is there.
If you're really on form, fair enough.
49.
But when things are just
Michael,
a little bit doubtful,
86.
why? There's a big 12 waiting. And now what do? 74. Okay, double 10.
76.
It was a great recovery with Dart too.
Ian, you require 32.
Looks like Diamond might get away with this one.
That is 3 from 3 on the
play.
doubles for Ian White.
Ian White.
All in that bottom left section of the board. Double 16 and double 8.
Better post that. Now, I'm not saying that Michael Smith's going to do the same, but with the right work
100.
and all of the right things that he needs, there's no reason why he can't do more.
Absolutely, and there's no question that a fully fit and firing Michael Smith makes darts more exciting. But Ian White is on top in this game, and he's got a dart at the ball for a 5-2 lead. Got the line right, got the weight pretty wrong.
Michael, you require 104.
Tops.
Game
And
from the
that
7th play.
is just so pretty.
Michael Smith.
Shanghai left. Oh, that's
85.
gutting. Gutting for Michael Smith.
Ian, you
Brutal.
require
Leaves himself a bogey
120.
number when after the first dart he'd have been thinking 180 to leave 70. Now he doesn't even have a shot. He's shaking his head at the back of the stage because Ian White's got 2 visits from here to close out the game. Match darting coming. Tops for the Diamond for his first win since this tournament last year.
80.
That was very safe, wasn't it? That was, I don't want to leave double 10. Now he has to hit.
133.
Nothing in the way.
Ian, you require 40.
Tops for a 6-4 win.
And Ian White finally wins again on the European Tour to end Michael Smith's weekend early. The Diamond, his first win in 8 matches since this tournament last year.